I got a big pan, preferably steel. Got a big pan and put some extra virgin olive oil in it. And then I had already cut up all these leeks. And so I put the leeks in, and they really smell good, even though I don't have a good sense of smell, but they smell good. And I want them to cook down just a little bit. And I'm also putting carrots and potatoes in here. I'll put I don't know how many, maybe 6 or 8 potatoes, and maybe a dozen carrots. We're going to have a nice big pot of cream of potato soup.
Yummy. Praise the Lord.
We've added celery to this mix, and we've added several potatoes, probably 6 potatoes, and we did something a little different. We put a sweet potato in, and I think that it will be very, very nice. I've also put in 6 cups of water. I prefer the purified or distilled, but you know, you can use what you have. And we're going to let that cook up a little bit. And I'm going to add some onion powder and some garlic powder. I will not add salt until the vegetables have cooked. Anything else? Hi, we've been cooking these veggies now for about 10 minutes on a pretty high heat. I've turned it down a little bit. You'll see that the juice is beginning to carry some of the nutrients that are contained in the veggies. And we're just about ready to put some salt in here, and then kind of make this creamy. I will use a blender to do that. We'll come back in just a little bit and let you see the product in the next phase. The next step is to take a good amount of put them into a blender, and we're going to blend this up so that it be cream of potato soup. But we'll have some folk who like to have some of the carrots and other veggies. They want those in there, so we won't grind them all up, you know. We won't blend them all up. That's it. Okay, now you can see that I'm pureeing these vegetables. You can see we've taken the blended vegetables and poured them back into the pot with some of the whole vegetables. And what we have is a nice thick soup. Now, should you want something a little thinner, you don't want it quite that thick, you know, it looks more like a stew to you, just add a little more water, maybe a cup or 2. You might add a cup of skim milk, you know, Almond Breeze or something like that, to thin it out a little bit. And this is where you're going to add your salt and add other seasonings that might appeal to you. I like to use ginger from time to time because I think it gives a nice flavor. But what we're going to do now is to add some more, taste test it, and then add whatever we want to add to make it just like we want it to taste. Be back in a minute. We are done. What we did was to add some more liquid. I chose to add some organic skim milk. You can add Almond Breeze. You could add another cup of water if you wanted to. And then Because I like a little more salt, I added more salt. I added some fresh garlic because I couldn't taste the garlic like I wanted to taste it. And it is done. And it is good. It is fresh. It is marvelous.